with another tool for your toolkit. It's going to be a real short video because I know you got plenty of work to do, right? Let's see, make sure everybody is ready. My bad, y'all. All right, cool. I don't even want this in here. What's up? What a night, huh? What a night. It's getting really crazy. Nah, it ain't so crazy. It's just wonderful. I'm glad that a lot of you were able to catch that meditation last night. If you missed it, you're going to have to join Patreon gang in order to catch that one. Plus, there's some extra sauce on there for those of you who are Patreon members. Shouts out to you all for going ahead and taking that next step. Anywho, thumbs up this video. I'm going to give you your instructions for the next leg of your death rites, basically, that you're doing for your shadow work. A lot of you are moving along very well, so let's make this real short and sweet. Today is Monday. It's important. Today is Monday. Monday is one of the days of Maman Brigitte's days of acknowledgement. And today you will go to the cemetery in which you plan on completing this entire process with by the end of this week. Go to that cemetery. If you have already done work with your cemetery, then this is going to be real easy peasy for you because you've already identified the first buried woman and the first buried man of that cemetery. Understand, like, a cemetery is a business as well. The land there is for people to be received for when they pass away. And the first individuals who ever get buried there open the way for the business. Likewise, they'll be opening the way for your business of putting things to rest. Okay? So you want to go to those two, the first male and the first female, all right, that have been buried. Using the names, you can pretty much guess whether they are male or female. So don't get too caught up in, I'm not sure, like, just go, don't create obstacles that don't exist for you. Because some of you begin with the obstacles and then you get yourself nervous before you get there and it's not even a big deal. All right. So peace. Hello. Anywho, you're going to find these two. The same thing that you did to activate your Veve is you're going to go and make the same offerings. I want you to have your affirmations. I want you to have your cigar and a little rum, because you're going to stand at that headstone, right? You're going to say your gratitude. You're going to do your north, east, south, west, clockwise. Give thanks. And you're acknowledging the first female as Maman Brigitte, and you're acknowledging the first male as the Baron Samedi of that cemetery. Okay? The first buried, they are the elders. They are the mama and the papa of that. Hi, Twinner. What's up, love? Okay? When you go there, after you've done that and you say your acknowledgement and your gratitude and what your intents are, you're going to make an offering of the cigar smoke. Okay? You should light your cigar with the affirmations, because you blow the smoke in each direction and then you blow the smoke towards the headstone. All right? If for whatever reason you get this jolt, like this individual does not want cigar smoke, don't blow the cigar smoke on their headstone. I need you guys to learn how to trust those voices inside of you. You guys have started working with the Gede family, so there should be some clearer communication Trust and respect that. Okay? You're going to then pour your libations into the ground. And then before you go, bring with you a paper bag. Okay? Paper bag, a cup, something to hold. You're going to take a pinch of dirt from that spot and put it in the bag. You're going to take that, you're going to put it on your altar. It's going to be used. You're going to take that and put it in the altar. Realize that you always need to put something in exchange for taking something. Put something in exchange for taking something. Okay? By going there and acknowledging these two energies, you are asking them to be the living embodiment of, one second, I'll answer questions in a minute, of the embodiment of the Baon Samedi and Maman Brigitte, and you're taking that to your altar. That gives you even more energy moving, okay? And that's it. You're going to do that today. Real simple. Real simple. Just go there and do that today. For those of you who got your assignment, right, you already watched the live on the Saturn Gayatri. Memorize it. It's not long. It's got its own rhythm. Once you memorize it, you don't need to hold your paper in front of you or what have you. And you want to activate Saturn, okay? Hence the picture. Middle fingers. Y'all said, like, some of y'all like, I feel like I'm a Saturn. I don't have time for the BS. Right. Yeah, so you're going to take your middle finger and your thumbs, connect them, place them on your knees as you're going to meditate, and go for your Gayatris, guys. Go for it. Your Saturn, Bija mantras, and the Gayatri. Okay? All right. So I'm going to look through these questions. You guys follow so far? Not too complicated. Besides I'm going to a cemetery, but at this point, you watching this, you already know what's up. Okay? I mean, I'm just scrolling through. So peace, welcome. We got a newbie in the house. Are we saying the same affirmations to the north, east, south, west that we said at sunrise on Saturn's Day? Yep. How do you find out which are the oldest? I just said that. The date in which the person got buried. So not their birth date, their death date. When you're dealing with the dead, identifying people and your ancestors, their new birth date is their death date. Okay? I can do a video on that another time. But you can take that information and you occult, you meditate, and you realize, oh, I can do this. All right? Let's see. So how about I answered your question? I think I did. If the headstones are too old for you to see the date, like I said, don't go in there creating no problems for yourself. You can't see it, you won't know. The same way I said you don't speak Creole, but when you're speaking with the Gede family, you let them know, like, I don't speak Creole, but this is my intent, this is my prayer. You being genuine. You're going to go with what you do know is the eldest. All right? It's not about your elders. It's not your personal elders. Unless your elders or your ancestors personally were buried at a cemetery and you know for a fact they were the first person or people buried in that cemetery, they don't fit the description. California Fresh. I was answering your question about cremation. And hopefully they weren't cremated while they were alive. Their death date is the same whether they were buried or cremated. You want the cemetery that you go to be the cemetery that you're going to end this ritual with. The casket kits, they are worked on. Okay? They were worked on and dealt with. So for those of you who did not take heed to the pre-sale, it's not going to be the same price because it's going to take an extra effort and energy to go and prepare in time what you need. So if you're trying to get down with the get down, then inbox me at 202 810 1876 and let me know that with your address, because I need to know all the energy that's going to be involved. We're trying to catch you up. If you worked with the cemetery last year or in the years before that, continue to use that cemetery because you've already generated a relationship, which will strengthen your work. Got me? That's a good question, Anisha Coles. I don't know if you've been following, but work has been done on the behalf of everyone who's following myself and Serene to open the way. But with any type of going into a cemetery and not offending the spirits, you go in there with respect. That's why you have instructions of how to open up and have a conversation with the folks you came to see. People are dead. They're not offended by visitors. They're offended by people coming in and doing BS. Okay, and being disrespectful. All right. Any other questions? Any other questions? Y'all be surprised, but I mean, you don't see the cemetery too crowded with their family visiting anyway, which is some BS, right? But I mean, that's life. Once people are dead, hopefully you have a space in your home where you acknowledge them. Yeah, this is not about your personal ancestors. All right. And you will realize that there are spirits that will do things for you, communicate with you, that are not related to you through your bloodline. They're related to your spirit. They decided when they saw your light that they wanted to work with you. So when we're doing this work, you are calling for a stronger communication with those who are ready with the get down to do work for you and with you. Why not? Give them light. No, what you wear does not matter. What you wear does not matter when you go to the cemetery this time. At the end of this entire process, what you wear does matter. Okay? Not this time. Today is simple. Identify your cemetery. Okay? Identify your cemetery. You go in there with respect. You make your offerings. And you come out. Make sure when you leave, you go home, clean yourself properly. Okay? Let me see the other one. Goes at 5, difficult to get in there. If your children sleep with you, any tips? Talk to me. I don't know what you're asking me. If your children sleep with you. What up, Angle Man? Protection from. Because if you have an altar set up in your home, I'm not sure what your question is. I don't even want to assume what the question is. I want you to be all the way clear so I can answer it. Protection for the babies. When you say clean yourself properly, like a spiritual bath, yes, a spiritual bath, cleaning yourself properly. My altar is in my room. I sleep with my son in my room. That's fine. That's fine. Again, you have been given specific directions. in how to respectfully set up your altar, how to set the tone, how to respectfully communicate. Stick to the directions and you'll be fine. Your children will be fine. I love how some of you have children who are communicating with you and letting you know they see what's up. We're not going into this like, hey, do this stuff, guys. They're fine. Adults be scary and creating all kind of stuff. All right? If your children are communicating with you, so long as your child is not running, screaming, and feeling attacked, like your mom, you will know when your child is not okay. But when you go to the cemetery, I'm saying to make sure you clean yourself properly. I mentioned inside the group, clean yourself properly because you don't want to bring the outside energy of the other beings that were there you didn't have a conversation with, who are like, oh, I saw you leave offerings right there, so what's up? And so they come with you and then they're like, oh, what's going on here? Oh, what's up? You having a party? No, like you keep it. Remember, I said you in charge of this room. All right. All right. So it's a lot of noise. All right. So we have to visit. Do we have to visit the cemetery today? Can it be Saturday? Work late. I have instructions for today. If you can't do it today, I'm not. Inbox me. Inbox me. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Peace, love, bliss. Go do your work. Follow instructions. Very important.